Welcome, judges. You're watching this video most likely because you've received your login credentials for the 2020 STEM Fair. You'll be handed an iPad, and when you log into the system using your credentials, you're going to see how many projects you have for scoring, and that's based on your division that you were assigned to. Top button is your exhibits that you'll need to score, or remaining exhibits. They are sorted by, I believe, just category. It may also be by item or the project number. We can just click on one, maybe starting at the top of the list. Go through, simply touch a number for the score. If you've got a question on how to score or need scoring assistance, in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see the question mark with score, and that gives you some scoring assistance. If you wanted to add feedback for this student to review with their teacher, we can click on the add feedback button, and this is per criteria, so you could have several different things on feedback. You could click on photo, and it's going to prompt you to take a photo. We'll go ahead and do that here and use the photo. Maybe you need to describe something about the project, and a photo really helps you do it. Then you can touch into leave a comment, and could type it, but it may be faster or easier for you to dictate. So you can use the microphone on the iPad to help you quickly type some kind of feedback for the student. Close out by hitting that little exit button in the upper right corner, or simply clicking off of it. I thought would also close it. And then we can leave them the score. It will show you at the bottom there of each criteria what it's weighted. So most of them are 1, however some of these are weighted 2. You can also choose to leave a scorecard open. We had a judge last year that had a really interesting way of scoring, that he liked to do each criteria for each of his projects and then come back to a card. So when you scroll down to the bottom, you could say complete, and what that's going to do is leave that card open for you. And up at the top of the screen, you're going to see the home button. You can click home, and it's going to take you back, and underneath you'll see your scorecards. So open up our scorecards, and we're going to see that the unfinished scorecards are going to be in red. So we could keep going through. It also shows us all of our completed scorecards, and we can click any of these to view. But if I wanted to pick up a card where I left off, simply click on that LS203. We're going to scroll down and then complete our card. At the end of that completion, then we're going to hit done viewing, and it's going to take us back to that list and no longer shaded in red. When you've completed your scoring, it's going to show that you have 0 projects left, or that you've completed all of your scoring. Simply turn back in the iPad and exit with the exit button in the upper right hand corner. If at any time during this you need a little bit of a refresher course, I am going to have a help video link at the bottom that's going to open up this video, as well as the rules. If you wanted to review anything on what the students were given for rules, that's on this front page. If you were just going to hand this iPad off to someone, you could hit re-log in, and that's going to prompt that new judge for their login credentials, and it would log them in as a separate person. But that's it. Enjoy judging. Feel free to give me feedback. You can go down to the About page and learn a little bit about where I come from and why I made the donation for the LISD and the STEM Fair.